welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisi G, and today I want to talk to you guys about burnout, embodiment, what all that means. And I also want to tell you guys, if I could go back and be the person that I needed when I first started my manifestation journey and learning consciously creating and law of assumption, law of attraction, all of it. I want to be that go-to person for you guys today. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have saved myself so much heartache, pain, burnout, craziness, you name it. So I used to think, like a lot of people who begin their journey, right, that you had to script, you had to affirm, you have to embody, you have to visualize, you have to do all these things. And I feel like there's not an oversaturation of manifestation content. I feel like there's just people are starting to get what they want, and then boom, they're popping up. They're like, I'm a manifestation coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a this, I'm a that. Not understanding what all it entails. And for me and my business and the things that I do and study and in school for and have degrees in, I truly take it personally. And so when you are watching my content or engaging with me on social media or engaging with me in our VIP group or engaging with me in your sessions, or if you get the blueprint manifestation plans, then I want you to understand, like, I'm using also cognitive behavioral therapy and psychology to kind of uncover your beliefs. And just because you're aware about manifestation doesn't dub you a mentor or that you have the skill or know-how to stay organized like that to do that. And there's so much oversaturation of content and misinformation that misleads people into thinking like it's something as simple as I just thought this thought and it's going to manifest. Now, if that's a belief you have, sure, 100%, because your beliefs are your laws. They're your little universal laws, so to speak, right? So embodiment is something that I used to get confused on. Embodiment means to be true to you. You are being more authentically you. I used to think that embodiment meant if I were this rich version of Nisi, how would I act? And to me, rich meant like in the past, rich meant like stuck up, kind of snooty booty, hoity toity. I'm going to act this way, prim and poised and proper. That's just not me, not all the time, right? Like, so I had to understand I'm not faking something. It's not imposter syndrome. It's not what you think it is. It is who you are when you have that, right? Like some people are already givers, but if they were multimillionaires, they might give more. They might want to donate to charity. They might want to help a person in need. They might want to help a family member, a friend, whatever, right? So you just intensify that version of you that has that thing already, right? So embodiment is how you move, how you speak, your decisions that you make, everyday decisions. Like, okay, if I'm embodying a more fit version of myself, I'm going to go to the gym more often. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to be more selective with the things that I'm eating and partaking in and doing. If I am someone who's financially stable, then I'm going to pay my bills on time. I'm not going to be setting up payment arrangements. I'm not going to be fearful of every single time a dollar amount leaves my account because I know that there's more where that came from, right? So that would be your embodiment. You're operating in your true, authentic form, no matter what. So, and the universe is going to respond to your identity, who you're identifying yourself to be. I didn't understand this. I had followed Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings, but not to the full on extent that I do now, where I've read the books and seen the videos and the seminars and all of this stuff. So the universe is responding to your identity, who you're identifying yourself to be. And we're talking about this in the VIP group this week. If you're in the VIP group, there's a post that I had made about embodiment and you identifying as that version of yourself and how you plan on showing up as that version of yourself every day. So going back, if I knew these things, I would have started, okay, this is a new version of me. This is how I'm now going to speak, walk, talk, be, and act like. And that's it. It's like, okay, now that I'm manifesting a more fit version of me, you guys, my dog is in the background, so please forgive her loud self. She is a freaking princess and the house has to revolve around her. So just throwing that out there. But if I knew that, then what I know now, it's like, okay, I would have wrote a list. This is the version of me that I'm going to be, and that's it. Like right now, I'm manifesting a more fit version of myself. So I've been going to the gym more. Even when I don't want to, I'm still going. I'm being more mindful about eating more meals throughout the day because in the past I didn't eat enough and I didn't understand that. Being a hairstylist for so long, you're lucky if you get to just have a lunch break. You're scarfing down whatever Wendy's or Starbucks or whatever your, coworker brought in, a pizza, the owner. It's crazy because you're just trying to eat and survive through the day. But if I take the time to meal prep, eat more meals throughout the day, my metabolism is going to then speed up. I can lose weight faster, whatever, right? So I'm doing these daily habits and is shaping my personality, and my personality is going to shape my physical 3D reality. Same thing when you're manifesting money, manifesting love, whatever the case may be, like you're going to show up differently. If you're someone who's manifesting love, okay, and your SP is acting different, so you say, then you need to show up as a different version of yourself who's not insecure and you're not able to see those things. It's not about gaslighting yourself. It's about, I need to shift my dynamic with myself. I'm going to make a separate video when it comes to manifesting love and an SP that's going to be dedicated to just that, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to touch base on, and we don't have enough time in this video to touch base on that. So look forward to that in a couple of days for that one, right? Okay, so if the universe responds to my identity, you don't have to be perfect. This was something that I thought I had to do. I thought I had to be high vibe. I thought I had to be, just happy all the time. And that's just not realistic. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And so that human experience comes with very raw and real human emotion. Allow yourself to feel those emotions, but you don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay stuck and stagnant in that sadness, in that grief, in that heaviness, whatever it is. You don't want to stay there. You want to move out of that. So if you need to get up, move your body, whatever it is to make you feel better in that moment, do that. And also be more observant, right? It's not about looking spiritual. It's about being real, right? Like, let's just be real. Today I'm bloated. I don't want to do this. I am on my cycle. I just want to lay down. I just want to watch this TV show. Whatever that looks like to you, honor that and truly honor that and stay there with it. And I'm not saying to waddle in self-pity. I'm saying just stay with that. Observe it. Okay. I'm observing the fact that I'm not feeling well today. I'm observing the fact that I'm just not in the mood today. I'm observing that. Once you start to observe it like clouds, you lay outside and you just see the clouds pass by. And if you're not liking what you're thinking and what you're thinking isn't making you feel good, change the thought. Don't control the thought. You don't need to micromanage the thought. You just need to change it to something else. You could literally be like, SB hasn't texted me back. It's 11:45. My God, it's been 2 fucking hours. Oh my God, I need to get my nails done. Immediately shift to something else. Think about something else. Go do something else. Get up and go do laundry. Get up and go clean your bathroom. Force yourself, genuinely force yourself to do and think anything else besides that thought that you're thinking. Catch it. Catch the thought immediately. You need to hijack that thought before that thought hijacks you. I talked about that on TikTok. My point too is the 3D is dead, you guys. Stop reacting to it. You keep reacting to this now moment, this 3D moment, when we've already created it. I've already created this video by the time that you've watched it. I don't need to go and react to it. I've already created it. I've already thought the thought to make the video however many hours ago. I got on, made the video, posted it, and now you're watching it. But this is in the past for me. You're watching it right now in real time. You're experiencing it right now in real time in your 3D reality. But in my 3D reality, this time has come and gone. It is now dead. I don't need to go and react to what's in the past. I need to focus on the here and now. Just like I said on TikTok and the other day in a video, we live in a very dense reality. So Earth is dense. That's why we have a gravitational pull. So it slows time down. It elongates time. Think about you being in a slow-mo video or in a slinky. You can pull it out, right? All of those spaces of moments in time exist simultaneously all around you. You're just only able to experience it in a linear fashion. That's it. So you're experiencing it moment by moment by moment by moment by moment. But the past me exists, the now me exists, and the future me exists. Just like future me, after I make this video, will get up and go to the gym. So I will be maybe at the gym by the time you watch this. I might be with my man. I might be at work. I might be on a coaching call, whatever the case may be. So you're experiencing it in your real time. So you don't need to go and react to it. You need to just focus on, okay, right now I need to create tomorrow. So let me create tomorrow right now. I already have the thought to do the thing. And listen, the number one point that I wish I would have done or thought about or paid closer attention to, I should say, is that the moment I got an idea, I should have acted on it. Michael Jackson once said that as soon as a song popped in his mind, he had to get in the studio immediately and record it. If not, Prince would get that song. And it's so true, because think about how much energy it takes for a thought to reach you from the quantum field, from source energy to be bestowed upon you. For you to be worthy of that is amazing. And so the moment you get an idea, you should act on it almost immediately. Bashar teaches us to act on our greatest excitement. And when you act on your greatest excitement, that brings things closer to you. That's you being in your true authentic form. Instead of posting the video or posting the content or whatever, you guys are so hung up on, well, what if so-and-so sees this? What if I used to get annoyed and not want my hair content to branch over into my manifestation content. And I was like, who gives a fuck? I don't care. Like, I don't care. If you want to, a lot of my one-on-one people follow my hair pages, and I don't care. Everything is Platinum Gang mindset, Platinum Gang lifestyle, Platinum Gang hair. It's the same thing. It's my brand. Why do I care if you want to follow my hair page? Now, I don't want people messaging me on my hair Instagram about manifestation. I have said that time and time again. I think that it is extremely invasive, especially when people are trying to get in contact with me to make a hair appointment, and people associate with TikTok having a larger following. And so people feel like, okay, well, I can't message her there. She won't get it. So I'll message her on a smaller platform. Like, I'm just going to respond to you. The fuck? That is rude as fuck. And inconsiderate as shit. And I don't like it. So don't do that. I do receive the messages on TikTok, and I do respond as much as I can, or if I feel led to respond to it, if our energy aligns, I do respond. I do read the comments. I do go through and, navigate through that. So don't think that I won't see your message. People email me their success stories, and I love that. So, just be more mindful of that. But I used to be so afraid of those things crossing a boundary or cross promotion. And I was like, why do I care? I also used to think like, okay, I don't want to post this song with this hair video because people might think that this song is inappropriate. And I'm like, I don't care, bro. Like, this is me. This is the way that I'm showing up, right? Reacting will keep you trapped. And I talked about this on TikTok when I made the video about conditioned stimulus. And you want to hijack the conditioned stimulus before the conditioned stimulus hijacks you. This is so important. If you know that something triggers you, it's like, okay, my mom has her name, and my boyfriend, when we had our 3P situation, that young lady had the same name as my mom. So that name triggered the shit out of me. And I had to understand, this is a conditioned stimulus. This no longer needs to trigger me. So much so that I got a hair client a while back who had the exact same name. And I was like, oh, whatever. It didn't even bother me anymore, because now I've trained myself to not allow myself to react to that. It's dead. It's gone. It's in the past. Like, why would I go and react to that, right? It's like, think of it like watching a rerun TV show, or you've already seen the movie. It's like, I already know what happens next. I don't need anybody to tell me what happens next. It's old. I already thought about it. I already seen it. It is what it is, right? Like, you might still have a little bit of emotion attached to it. It's like, okay, when I go back and I watch Interstellar, I already know what's happened. I might get like a different meaning or learn something new from it, but I don't need to go and react to it all over again. So if you wouldn't argue with your reflection in a mirror, stop arguing with your current reality. You imagine you guys start arguing with yourselves in the mirror? Lord have mercy. And authenticity is magnetic. I had a really beautiful conversation with one of my coaching clients the other day in our one-on-one sessions. And we were talking about like authenticity and how it's just so magnetic. And I was like, what drew you into me? And she was like, I don't know. You just feel so honest and real. And I am. Sometimes I'm a little too honest and real. But nonetheless, people can feel that authenticity. People feel when you're being fake with them. People feel when you're trying to be performative. People know when you are just showing up true and authentic to you. And the more you do this, the more magnetic you will become. The moment I dropped the wall, the moment I stopped trying to hide, the moment I wasn't afraid of being seen anymore, was the moment everything changed. It was the moment my TikTok went viral. It was the moment my hair business blew back up. It was the moment my hair extensions started selling off the shelves. Everything just started flying. Like it was just catapulting and growing and skyrocketing. And I'm so appreciative for that. So if you can equate magnetism with authenticity, and authenticity just being true to you, and being true to you is what embodiment is, everything will flow to you. There's no if, and, or buts about it. You have to let go of that. I gotta be high vibe all the time, because I thought that. I was one of those people that thought that you gotta match the frequency of what it is that you want. I did watch a lot of Bob Proctor, rest in peace to him, where he was like, everything is vibrating at a frequency and you have to match that frequency. I don't believe that. I believe that that thing needs to match my frequency in order for me to bring it in. Why would I go and match that thing's frequency? I don't want to go search for money. I just want money to come to me while I'm chilling. So if that is what I need to do, then that's what I'm going to do. So on the flip side of that, think about what money represents to you. And I tell you guys all the time, money represents stability, freedom, happiness, peace. I feel safe. So what else gives me those things? My relationship, my man. So sometimes I snuggle with him and I make money affirmations in my head. I'm doing nothing. And then these sales just come. I make so much money when I'm around my man. It's ridiculous. And I tell him that. And he's like, I'm just a money magnet. And I'm like, yeah, babe, you're my money magnet. But what it is that my nervous system is in such peace when I'm with him that I'm able to just like, boom. And then money just magnetizes to me. So if I can equate the feeling of getting money as that vibration of the same thing as I have with my man, my feelings, then it's the same. It's the same frequency. It's vibrating at the same pattern for me. So, okay, I'm going to go and create more money by being with him, pretending I'm with him, whatever the case is, for me to manifest more money, because it's the same feeling. It's just different circumstances. Remember, you want what you think that thing is going to give you, not necessarily the thing itself. So that's how you're going to create more of it. Think about ways that you want to create the life that you desire, and what feeling you would get from it, and what gives you that feeling or similar feeling right now. Your authenticity is what's going to activate it. You being real and true, and not apologizing for it. You know how many times people get so upset at me because I wear this cross and I drop F-bombs? I don't give a fuck. God didn't create you to fit an algorithm. You are the transmission. So I didn't understand this either. People would say, okay, the transmission is like a radio frequency and it's like tuning a radio. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, okay, how do I tune it then? Right? Like, I didn't understand that. But it's to stop needing to make it happen is when it happens. So I will say that my biggest breakthrough came when I stopped needing it so bad, when I stopped wanting it so bad. I detached, I relaxed, I felt safe. I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to live life. And that's when the sales flew in. Matter of fact, when I was dealing with the breakup of me and my boyfriend, I just stayed focused on making food. And I tell you guys this all the time. I literally pulled up a world map on my computer, closed my eyes, pointed my finger landed on Puerto Rico. And I was like, cool, I'm about to make Puerto Rican food all week long. I'm going to make this food to the best of my ability. So much so, I went and grabbed my homie's mom and I was like, hey, can you help me with these recipes? Because she's Puerto Rican. She was like, I'd love to. And so it was amazing. And I stayed fixated and focused on that. And you know what happened? Boom, here comes this man back in my life. Because I wasn't fixated and focused on what I didn't want. My grandma used to always say, honey, a watch pot never boils. So I had to understand I got to take my focus and attention and awareness off of it and put it somewhere else, which is a form of detachment. I'm not saying that you have to not be fixated on what you want, because you do want what you want, but more so be detached from that outcome It's like, yes, I want this, but I'm good with it and I'm good without it. And when you can no longer be emotionally dependent on it, that's when it will manifest. That's when it will come, right? And detachment isn't about giving up, you guys. It's just about trusting. It's more so about I'm being neutral about it, right? Because it's okay to want something, but you should just be more neutral and then it will show up. And manifestation is not a life hack. It is a coming home to yourself, a homecoming, if you will, where you're more so like, I am coming to the realization that it's been me all along. It's been me that's been creating this. It's been me that's been showing up. It's been me that's not been showing up. I don't have anything to change or alter but myself and my mindset and my mind state, right? That's all you're doing. The sooner everything you want starts showing up, it will be effortless for you. When you can show up in your true authentic form and not being afraid of it. Because listen, what's the fear? People are going to judge you. Like, do you think that I give a flying fuck what people think? I don't. And the reason why I don't, people comment the most ridiculous things on my posts. I had somebody say, if she put this much time into learning about Jesus than she did with it. If you put as much time into listening to what Jesus told your ass, you wouldn't be commenting on my video, that stupid ass comment, right? But I'm not about to argue with them. My dad always says, you can't argue with a fool because you don't know, the onlookers don't know who the fool is. I don't care because either way I'm getting paid from that comment. Please leave the comment. Please. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the pay. I appreciate it. Toodles. I don't care because I'm going to get whatever I want by being true and authentic to me. We get so wrapped up in what other people think. Child, these people are sitting at home doing fucking nothing. And I'm filming a YouTube video about to go to the gym and then do my hair color order in a little bit for next week. Do you think I really care? Like Jay-Z said, what you eat don't make me shit, so why should I be concerned with what you think of me? All I care about is what I think of me. And regardless if you believe in past life regressions or, reincarnation, or Dolores Cannon's teachings, we die after this. And damn it, I'm going to make sure that I live my life to the absolute fullest. But I really want to know from you guys in the comments what you're releasing and what you want to let go of in your manifestation journey. What do you want to change? I really want to see some engagement and know from you guys what you're letting go, what you're releasing. And in the, I want to say most recent months, maybe like March and on, I was like, you know what? I'm letting go of feeling like I need to perform and be on for everyone. So much so that I have shifted out of my traditional one-on-one mentorship. I was like, it no longer is aligned with me and the way that I am teaching. I truly don't feel like people need that coaching anymore. I don't. I feel like you can do it on your own. Some people will struggle and they need, a little bit of guidance or assistance, and I understand that. And so now my dynamic with my mentorship is going to be, you go and you can get a customized plan on my site. It's way more cost effective. You get a 2-week plan or a 30-day plan. And then you also get a customized video from me explaining that plan to you. And I'm not talking about like a little boo-boo. Here's a little, I'm talking day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, so forth, to where it gives you some sort of guidance and structure in your day. If it takes 21 days to make a habit, right, I'm going to create new habits for you. So you'll click the link in my bio. You'll go to platinumgang.store, select which plan you want. There'll be a brief questionnaire for you to fill out just so I can get to know you, your circumstances, things like that, any extra information you want to tell me. And then I will customize your plan based off of your answers from that questionnaire. So if you're interested in that, they are limited right now. The next drop will be on the 1st of July. By the time you guys are watching that, that'll be in a couple of days. It's early in the week. So it'll be by the 1st of July. A new thing will drop. As of right now, there's still a couple left. So you guys go check that out. Also, check out the blog at platinumganglifestyle.com. I keep you guys up to date with my personal life in my blog. And check out the podcast at Platinum Gang. It's called Gem Talk with Platinum Gang Mindset. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, or are there any topics that you want me to uncover for you or talk about, please don't hesitate to ask. I love when people ask me questions or they want to know more information about something, you guys. And the VIP group is still open for those of you that wanted to join. I know a couple of people were talking about wanting to join the VIP group. The VIP group is only $30 a month, and we meet twice a month. And then there's also exclusive content in there. I post in there every single day. So you get a community of support. And if you ever miss any of the one-on-one sessions or the group sessions, you get to go back and watch the replays of those. You don't have to show up every Sunday or the Sundays that we have it, because we have it the second and fourth Sunday of every month. So in the event that you miss one of the group sessions, you can just go back and watch the replay later. There's challenges, books to read, all sorts of stuff in there, PDF forms that I've made, different stuff that I've just done in the group. I really enjoy the group. So if you're interested in that, that's also available at platinumgang.store. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.